Nothing like a good shower to kind of wash away frustrations. I'm sorry if I seemed a little salty on the last video. I let the things and frustrations of the world affect me, and I just have to, let it go. So, nice cool shower, sitting outside with my chickens, and I'm smiling again. So, I have a military story. I figured it'd be a nice upbeat video to end the day. Going back to work again tomorrow. It's my first day back after 5 days off, so I figure why not have something to laugh about, right? This military story comes to you guys courtesy of my father. He was a commander in the Navy, but in his early days, when he first started his commission, he was put in charge of several units, troops, and he was in base, I think, out of California, San Diego. And he had this one sailor. Guy was from Pennsylvania. My dad would tell me these stories. He didn't talk about the military very much, but when he did, it was always a funny story. So he had this guy from Pennsylvania, a young sailor, requested 2 weeks off for leave. And my dad at the time didn't ask why. You got to understand the difference between the military today and the military back then. And I have a feeling it was because of our parents that the military today is so cautious about safety. Back then, they didn't ask questions. They didn't care about safety. They just assumed that you knew better. So my dad didn't ask. He approved this guy's leave. He had plenty of leave, He never took his annual leave for anything else. He figured he was going back home, see family, And so my dad said the first flag that he should have paid attention to was a comment the sailor made. It was something about as soon as he gets back, hopefully he's well enough to go to medical if he needs to take more days off. But 2 weeks should be fine. My dad said at the time, he just wanted his kid to get out of his office because he was a little weird. So the kid leaves. He goes on leave. He does come back from leave 2 weeks later. And both arms are bandaged up bad. One of them is still purple and swollen. Bad. And my dad was like, holy, what happened to you? Thought maybe the kid got in a motorcycle accident or something. And the kid's only response was, I done won second place at the rattlesnake bagging competition back home. If you don't know what that means, neither did I. My dad didn't either. Basically, somewhere in Pennsylvania or some of these states, there is a competition where you are put into a pit with rattlesnakes and a pillowcase. And whoever, I suppose, can bag them the fastest or bag them without dying. I don't know what the rules of the competition is. But this guy was just so proud that he done won second place. Yeehaw! And my dad just, you what? He could have died. The guy survived. I guess he got bit 3 times in the arms. But he won. How do you celebrate that? Like, just, what the? Anyways, that was a story that stuck in my head because from then on, every time people talk about rattlesnakes or taking leave, and I was just like, I remember this young sailor back in, I don't know, what was it, the 60s? Going home to Pennsylvania to compete in rattlesnake bagging contest. I don't know if you guys have crazier stories that might, I don't know, compliment this one. Tell me. Or write me an email. My email's in my About tab. It's bobbyshannon6676 at hotmail.com. Or Gmail, sorry. Gmail.com. But, yeah, those were good times when my dad told those stories. I just could not believe people were the way they were back then. If it was the modern day Air Force and I asked for 2 weeks of leave just to go bag rattlesnakes, I'd be denied. I'd be denied. I think I was even denied leave one time just to go, I think it was ATV riding or something. I don't even remember, but either way, hope you guys laughed about it. Angel's coming on over to say hello. Hello, honey. She's happy to see the sun setting. It's going to be time for Betty Bye. Oh, look at that. She's letting me pet her. Okay, guys. I'm going to let you go. Have a great night. I'll talk to y'all again tomorrow. Stay salty.